Here, DJ 3000. Interstellar Fugitives, Volume 2. Yeah, it's a pretty big project for me to be on, considering that I grew up listening to a lot of the UR stuff and basically all the submerged labels. So always supported the label even before I started working here, which was like 5 years ago when I started working here. But when the first project came out like 97, 98, I just remember the impact it had, especially on my friends, Detroit, and really worldwide. But that album was so good to me because the sound that was on it was electro stuff, it was hard, it had ethnic sound and stuff, real percussion stuff, had all kinds of different stuff, Drexciya type sounds, you know. But when it came out, Mirage was on there, Afro-Germanic, so the fusion of the sounds that was on it just really killed me when I got it, and that was the kind of sound I was into. When I heard it, I was like, wow, this is the shit right here. You know, so as soon as I got it on vinyl, you know, everybody was playing that stuff in the city, man. Like, if you were a techno DJ, you were playing that fucking record, you know? So, you know, of course, UR is a legendary label, so for me even to be on it, and Mike even asking me to be on it, is great for me, considering that I didn't start making music really until I started working here. So, and when Mike asked me to be on it, of course I'm gonna jump on the chance to be on it. So submitted my tracks, and he picked one song. So I got one song on the album that, out of the 4 that I gave him, was probably my favorite one. So and it fits the concept of the whole album. You know, I hate to be cliche and say a dream, man, but to even be on the UR compilation for me is huge, man, because I always looked up to the mic and the label, Submerged. So for me to be on it is a big deal, man. So I'm glad I'm on it, and I think it's gonna do well, man. Double CD. First, this volume 2. What is it? 8 years later, 7, 8 years later since volume 1. So I think this one is, I hate to say better than the first, but the first one was real dope. But this one, it way exceeds that one because of the type of style that's on it. It's a double CD. There's more producers on it. I mean, there's like, man, I don't know. There's so many producers from the camp here that's on it. So many different sounds, and you can really hear the difference in styles on it from each producer. And it's not just techno, it's not electro, it's not house, it's just all types of shit, from like hip hop sound and shit to dance floor stuff to just listening stuff. I mean, you can really hear the soul in that stuff, you know what I mean?